When did you realize you had messed up big time?
Back in college, I took a chemistry lab that I had absolutely no business being in. I was only there to fulfill a requirement, and I approached every experiment with the precision of a raccoon rifling through a dumpster. But the day I realized I had truly, catastrophically messed up was when I nearly evacuated the entire building. We were supposed to be synthesizing some harmless compound, something simple, something idiot-proof. Unfortunately, I was an idiot. I must have misread the instructions because instead of adding a few milliliters of one solution, I dumped in way too much of something that, in hindsight, should have been handled with more respect. At first, nothing happened. Then, about 10 seconds later, the beaker started bubbling like a witch's cauldron. My lab partner backed away, whispering, "Dude, what did you do?" Before I could answer, the liquid turned an alarming shade of brown, and the smell hit. It was like rotten eggs had a baby with burnt hair and left it to marinate in a gym sock. People at nearby stations started coughing. Someone 2 tables over gagged. The professor, a man who had clearly survived decades of dumb students, looked up, sniffed the air, and immediately shouted, "Who did that?" I panicked and tried to fix it by dumping the contents into the sink, which only made things worse. The fumes intensified, and within a minute, the entire lab was in chaos. People ran for the doors, the professor pulled the fire alarm, and I stood there like an absolute fool, watching my mistake unfold. The building had to be cleared, and campus security got involved. I kept my mouth shut as they investigated, but my lab partner snitched immediately. The professor just sighed and said, "You're lucky you didn't mix the wrong thing, or we'd be in hazmat suits right now." I had to write a 5-page paper on lab safety as punishment, but at least I wasn't banned from chemistry forever, though I probably should have been.